Good morning. I am Rubina. Today is Saturday, October 3rd, 2020. Ilham Aliyev says Armenian government overestimated its global role. The president of Azerbaijan discusses whether peace talks with Armenia are possible. As the Soviet Union was coming to an end, ethnic tensions between Armenians and Azerbaijanis increased over the region of Nagorno-Karabakh. More than 30 years on, the conflict remains unresolved as no mediation attempt has succeeded. On this episode of Talk to Al Jazeera, the president of Azerbaijan, Ilham Aliyev, discusses whether peace talks with Armenia are still possible and what it would take to achieve peace. Can an end be found to one of the world's oldest conflicts? Both Armenia and Azerbaijan are determined to claim Nagorno-Karabakh as their own. A dispute between Armenia and Azerbaijan over the Nagorno-Karabakh region has spilled over into violence. Dozens have been killed, including a child. Both sides are blaming each other for starting the fighting, and they've both deployed heavy artillery along the border. Regional powers are calling for calm. On the other side, Nikol Pashinyan says Armenia's guarantor of security in Karabakh. The Armenian Prime Minister discusses the continuing dispute with Azerbaijan over the Nagorno-Karabakh region. As the Soviet Union was coming to an end, the majority of ethnic Armenians living in the region of Nagorno-Karabakh demanded the territory be transferred from Soviet Azerbaijan to Soviet Armenia. But after the Kremlin rejected the petition, Armenia and Azerbaijan, now former Soviet republics, were left to resolve the issue on their own. As all mediation attempts have failed, the conflict remains unresolved more than 30 years on. Will Armenia and Azerbaijan ever achieve peace? Russian President Vladimir Putin and France's Emmanuel Macron have called for an immediate ceasefire between ethnic Armenian forces in Nagorno-Karabakh and Azerbaijan, as the official death toll passed 100 and the two sides said they would continue fighting. Vladimir Putin and Emmanuel Macron called on the warring sides to halt fire completely and as soon as possible, de-escalate tensions and show maximum restraint, the Kremlin said in a statement early on Thursday. In a telephone conversation that came at Macron's initiative, the two leaders discussed concrete parameters of further cooperation, first and foremost within the framework of the Minsk Group, the Kremlin said in a statement. The leaders expressed readiness to see a statement made on behalf of the co-chairs of the Minsk Group, Russia, France and the United States, that would call for an immediate end to fighting and start of talks, the Kremlin added. On Thursday, Azerbaijan's General Prosecutor's Office said Armenian shelling killed a civilian in its town of Terter and badly damaged the train station there. The two sides are engaged in the heaviest fighting in years over Karabakh, an ethnic Armenian province that broke away from Azerbaijan in the 1990s when the Soviet Union collapsed. So far, Armenia and Azerbaijan have rejected international calls for negotiations. Azerbaijan's President Ilham Aliyev promised his military would keep fighting until Armenian troops withdrew fully from Karabakh. If the Armenian government fulfills the demand, fighting and bloodshed will end, and peace will be established in the region, he said while visiting wounded soldiers on Wednesday. For his part, Armenian Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan said it was not very appropriate to speak of negotiations at a time of intensive hostilities. In the Armenian capital Yerevan, dozens of men gathered outside a recruitment office to join the fight. Karabakh leader Aik Harutyunyan said on Wednesday, "We need to prepare for a long-term war." Thanks for watching TV Kabar News Studio.